Hi, my name is Heather Clark, and this is probably take 10, but hopefully it will be my last one. And I chose to do my research paper on Amazon.com. The reason why I did that is because I shop on that site very often, unfortunately. Don't tell my husband. I would say 90% of my online shopping I do on Amazon, and they're definitely the first place that I go. So I wanted to see how they have positioned themselves to expand their model into the global market. And my subtopics in that area was one with their history. I wanted to see how the decisions that they've made in their past to get them to today are affecting their future in terms of an international expansion. Two was the costs and challenges that they've experienced as they've moved into a global market. And three, their strategy is patience and slow calculated moves, and I wanted to see how that's paying off for them. So here, let's get started. My first thing is in terms of history. Of course, it started back in 1994. Jeff Bezos was a vice president of Wall Street until he got the word that online e-commerce was going to explode 2,300%, and he wanted to jump on that. So he quit his job, and he researched out of millions of possibilities of online offerings. He chose books, primarily because of the variety that one can find in books, the ease of shipping, and also the ease of storage. So he really did his homework to pick the most practical item that could produce the highest profit in a way that really showed that he did his homework. Though he already knew, in the back of his mind, that he ultimately did not want Amazon to strictly just be a book retailer. He just knew that that would be the best place to start to create a brand for his company. And so, of course, we know that it's expanded to hundreds of offerings. I mean, this morning I went on, and of course you can find lawnmowers and vacuum cleaners, and they had a Burmese sapphire ring. It was a ruby, excuse me, for $104,000. In case anybody's interested, it's still there. No one has purchased it yet, but just wanted to let you know. So they really have expanded their offerings, and they don't offer that in all countries, but we'll get into that in just a little bit. In terms of the costs and challenges, of course, it's challenging to move into any type of foreign market because of, tax laws, employment laws, the instability within an economy. Like in Great Britain, they had a recession, and so Amazon had to lower their prices even more so that they could actually compete and have sales in that country. Because of the recession, many local retailers were shuttered. So the British people really appreciated Amazon being there for them, and so they really created a loyal following, in that country, because Amazon was able to meet them where their income levels were, so that they could make the purchases that they needed. Like in France, they established a law that says that they have a fixed price for books, and so they would not allow Amazon to do the 5% off and free shipping. So Amazon had to negotiate and kind of negotiate off of their normal policies in order to practice and sell in France. Another cost that they have incurred internationally is just really purchasing other foreign countries. Like in China, they purchased I'm going to butcher this word, but it's Joyo. It's an online book retailer in China for $75 million. They've also purchased 25 distribution centers in Japan and China and India, over 6.7 million square feet. So they're really putting themselves in a position to expand globally, but they're doing it in a way that is slow, and it's methodical, and it's calculated, really with the end in mind, not with present day, because of the fact that and that really goes back to their history in terms of how Bezos created Amazon from the beginning. They haven't wavered from that. And so just seeing that they're willing to take baby steps to position themselves for a global explosion versus, you know, making hasty decisions and seeing that that may, you know, blow up in their faces. Like we have in the United States, Amazon offers 18 different categories of items, but in Canada they only offer 2. In China they only offer 8. So they really base the categories that they offer for sale based on the country's demand, you know, of their citizens. Another thing that I've found, and I experience it, you know, when I go online with them, is the fact that they've never wavered from excellent service. They had it at day one, they have it now, and they really realize how important it is and how important their customers are, and to put them first. So I learned so much about Amazon, you know, during my research paper, and I sure hope that you enjoy reading it too. Thanks.